Aloha, everyone. I'm Rick Kirkham of ProactiveComputerSupport.com. And today we're going to learn how to edit a PDF in Google Drive for free. So we're in a Google Drive right now that I don't use very often. Otherwise, it'd look like a big mess. And here's a PDF for you. Now, Google Drive can already handle PDFs. It cannot edit them, but it has a lot of good native built-in applications where, say, if I was just to double-click on this PDF, I'd be able to read it. This is just a PDF of my website. I could, if I move my mouse, you get these menus. You can download it. You can print it. You can add a comment for some reason. But let's use this arrow here to go back. But what we want to do is we want to edit the PDF. So I always tell my in-home computer tutoring clients and remote computer tutoring clients, right mouse click for a menu and left mouse click for an action. So I just please excuse me. I just right mouse clicked on this menu right over the title of my PDF, and I'm going to select Open With. Now, we are actually going to use DocHub, but let's pretend for now that it's not on this list, and let's go to Connect More Apps. Okay, now here we can search apps, and we would type in edit. Oh, there's DocHubs already. PDFs, and now I'm going to press enter. And there's DocHub, and this time we are going to click on it. So let's click on that, select install, select continue. We'll select the Google account that I'm using now, and then we will allow DocHub to be able to do its work. And now we'll, now this is very important. See this checkbox right here, make DocHub PDF, sign and edit the default app for the files it can open. Now, I'm so sorry, excuse me. Now, what this would mean is every time I double-clicked on a PDF like you saw me do last time, it would open up in DocHub. Well, usually if I open up a PDF, I just want to read it. I don't want to edit it. So I'm going to uncheck this and then select OK and then select Done. And I can X to exit this. And sometimes when you do this in DocHub, well, actually, when you do this in any app, sorry, it doesn't uncheck in the actual app. So we're going to go to the gear here and click on that. That's for settings. And then we're going to click settings again. And then we're going to click on manage apps. And here's DocHub. You notice that use by default is not checked, which is exactly what we want. And if you look right here, if you click on right here, disconnect from Drive is the way that you remove any applications that you've added to your Google Drive. Google Drive is so flexible because of all these applications. It's almost like an operating system in and of itself. It's a very flexible, very good program to use. Furthermore, your computer will crash. I've never had a computer as a computer repair specialist last forever. My computers don't last forever. So get over it. Get yourselves a backup and also start using cloud technology such as Google Drive. So once again, we're going to right mouse click on this for a menu. And now we're going to open with, and this time we will select Doc Hub. Left mouse click for the action of opening Doc Hub. We'll tell it, once again, our Google account. And then once again, we'll allow. You got to love Google security. Okay, so here we are in the PDF that I created. All I want to do today is just go over some basic stuff. Like usually when you get a PDF, for example, I've got a remote computer tutoring client on the mainland. I'm here in Honolulu. And what he has to do is he has to fill out a PDF as when he completes a job. So in most cases, most people will just have to fill out text boxes. So that's what we're going to do today. So you might have something that says, date, something as simple as date, job site, et cetera, et cetera. So to make a text box, they make this very simple. You just click on the A, and then you just make a text box, just like when you're dragging and dropping something. So you left mouse click, and then you move your mouse however far you want it to be. And then the cursor's already in there, so you don't have to click into it. You can just type in something like this is a lesson by Rick. Okay, and once you're done, there's several ways to get rid of this or to get out of your text box. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this by clicking out of it, which will then create another text box. So I just created a text box that I don't want, but you already look at that. There's a picture of a trash can right there. So I left mouse click on that and I can get rid of that text box. Okay. Another way to get rid of that is just to select the pointer, and then you can click anywhere you want to without getting a text box. Doc Hub has some other really good features too. You can do an electronic signature. You can add graphics, but these are all things for other lessons. Right now, I just want to get the basics here. So let's say that we need to move this text box. So I'm going to click inside of it. And once again, we got our menu that's popped up. And let's say, for example, let's say this is in like right in the middle of a line accidentally. So you can actually, by grabbing this waffle here with the left mouse click and then keeping your left mouse down, you can actually move this around. And then, of course, you can release. So that's all there is to this for now. We still need to, this saves automatically, but now we need to save this to Google Drive. And once again, there's several options here, which I'll show you. You go to the down arrow, which means download or export in the upper right-hand corner. I'm going to click on it. And I could save this to the computer, but once again, you need a backup. So let's just save it right to Google Drive. And one more really cool feature that Doc Hub has, actually there's a lot of cool features, but let's say that what I have here is a template that a company gave me for like a work order that I have to fill out every single time. I can actually create a new copy, and you'll notice it says here, it requires folders within Drive. So I've already made a folder, an example folder. So if I click on this now, little box will open up here, and folder example. So I would click on that, and now you notice down there that select just got highlighted. So I can now click on select, and now I would select export to Drive. Okay, and then I can tell it to show in Drive, or I can tell it okay. If we click on Show in Drive, another tab will open up, and there's our PDF with the additional text that we added during our lesson. So let's exit this tab, and we still got Google Drive over here in this tab, so let's click on that, and let's open up our original PDF and make sure that hasn't changed. Now, once again, I unchecked make DocHub the default, so that way when I click on this, the regular default viewer comes up for Google Drive, and I could see that there's been no changes at all to my PDF, which could be a template. So let's double click on folder example, and let's double click on this and look at it. Oh, and there's our text right there. I don't think I can highlight this with the viewer, but you can see this is a lesson by Rick. So that's how you do it. And that's all we're going to do for this particular lesson. So God bless you. Enjoy your computer and enjoy editing PDFs. Aloha.